Have you ever felt like you're carrying something heavy? Something that just won't let go? Maybe it's a betrayal, a harsh comment, or a promise broken. You feel the weight of it every day, and the emotional pull between forgiving and forgetting is like being stuck in the middle of a tug of war. You know what forgiveness looks like. You understand it's about letting go, moving forward. But forgetting, well, that feels almost impossible. Today, we're going to look at this tough, emotional crossroads. By the end, I want you to feel empowered, not just to forgive, but to understand what's at stake and how you can make a decision that's right for you. So let's talk about forgiveness and forgetting, and why they don't always have to go hand in hand. Imagine this. You've been close to someone for years, someone who has been there through the ups and downs of life. You've shared secrets, laughter, and countless moments that felt special. But then, without warning, they hurt you deeply. Maybe they betrayed your trust, broke a promise, or did something that made you question everything about the relationship. The pain stings, and now you're left with a difficult decision. Should you forgive them? Can you forgive them? And more importantly, should you forget what happened, or will that mean you're just pretending it never happened? It's a dilemma we all face at some point in life. We want to forgive because we know it's the right thing to do. But forgetting feels impossible. Every time you think about moving forward, the memory of the betrayal pulls you back. The idea of letting go of the hurt doesn't seem so simple. Does this sound familiar? If it does, you're in the right place. Let's get into what these concepts really mean. First, forgiveness. A lot of people think forgiveness means saying what happened is okay. That's not true. Forgiveness is not about condoning the behavior or pretending the hurt didn't happen. It's about setting yourself free from the pain and resentment. Imagine you've been carrying a heavy backpack for miles. Every step becomes harder because of the weight you're carrying. Forgiveness is like finally putting that backpack down. It's not erasing what happened. It's freeing yourself from being weighed down by the past. It's about taking back control of your emotional well-being. Now, forgetting. Forgetting isn't as simple as just erasing a memory from your mind. Some memories are too significant to forget, and that's okay. Forgetting might not even be possible for you, and it's okay to admit that. Instead of pushing yourself to forget, think about transforming the memory. The goal isn't to wipe it out completely, but to change how it affects you. So how can you navigate this emotional terrain of forgiveness and forgetting? Here's a practical approach that might help you. The first step is to recognize how you feel. Are you angry, hurt, confused? Whatever it is, let yourself feel it. Ignoring your emotions or trying to push them away will only make them resurface later. Take some time to reflect. You can write it down, speak to someone you trust, or simply sit quietly and acknowledge how you feel. Once you recognize your emotions, the next step is to sit with them. It's okay to feel hurt. The pain you're feeling is valid, and you deserve to process it. Giving yourself permission to feel allows you to heal. Only then will you be able to move forward, whether that's forgiving the person or deciding it's time to let go of the relationship completely. Understanding the other person's actions can help you gain perspective. But don't confuse understanding with excusing their behavior. This step is more about empathy. What led them to act this way? Were they acting from their own pain or insecurities? This doesn't mean you excuse their actions, but understanding where they were coming from can help you decide if you can move past it. However, this part of the process can be difficult. You might discover things that make you question the relationship, and that's okay. Some relationships are worth healing, others are not. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to continue the relationship the way it was. You can forgive someone and still set clear boundaries to protect yourself. If trust has been broken, it's perfectly okay to say, "I forgive you, but I need to protect myself from this happening again." Setting boundaries shows that you respect yourself and your own needs. It also gives the other person the space to prove they can earn your trust back. Boundaries can be emotional, physical, or even digital. For example, if you were hurt by someone who was constantly disrespectful or unreliable, you can forgive them, but decide that you no longer share certain parts of your life with them. Now let's address the question of whether you should try to fix the relationship. Should you forgive and reconcile, or is it better to part ways? Here's what you need to ask yourself. Has the person shown any real remorse or effort to change? Do you believe the relationship can be healthier moving forward, or is it likely to repeat the same patterns? Are you truly ready to trust them again? Reconciliation is not always a must. Sometimes, forgiving someone is a private matter that doesn't require them to be part of your life anymore. You can forgive from a distance, for your own peace, without having to mend every broken bridge. But if you feel there's room for growth and rebuilding, take your time. Healing takes patience, and rebuilding trust is a gradual process. Forgiveness is about freedom. It's about releasing the emotional chains that hold you captive in the past. When you forgive, you give yourself permission to move forward, whether or not you forget. Forgetting is optional, healing is essential. Some memories, painful as they are, carry valuable lessons. They remind you of your strength and resilience. So, if you're stuck between forgiving and forgetting, remember this: you don't have to forget to heal. Forgiveness is about letting go of the anger and hurt that keep you stuck in the past. Forgetting may not even be possible, and that's okay. The important thing is that you're no longer allowing that pain to define your future. Life's too short to carry unnecessary emotional baggage. Forgiving is not about them. It's about you finding peace. And once you've let go of the emotional weight, you'll be free to move forward, no matter what the next chapter holds. Now, it's your turn. What do you think? Will you forgive, forget, or find your own way to move forward? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences and how you deal with this emotional dilemma. And if you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more videos like this one. Until next time, remember, your peace is worth fighting for.